What's up? I am Boomaye. This is Boomaye is back. In just 1 second, I need to change a setting. Okay, so that setting is fine actually. No, it isn't. There we go. There we go. I was hearing my mic in my headphones, and that's not how I do things. That just doesn't work for me. I'm also going to adjust the lighting a little bit because I'm coming out like red. But I am Boomaye. This is Boomaye is back. It is November 15th, 2023, a Wednesday, and we are here for more coffee talk. Hopefully, I can be done. Ooh, what did I do? Nothing. Hopefully, I can be done with this game soon because it's not going to be on Game Pass forever. Oh, I changed the lights behind me. That's what I did. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, it's going to be off of Game Pass soon. And hello, Coco. Hello and welcome. I'm just adjusting my lighting a little bit so I don't look so angry, so I don't look so rosy. But how are you? I was just saying, what if we did that a little bit? Yeah, that's a little better. For some reason in OBS, my camera settings just don't exist anymore. So that's been nice. I haven't been able to adjust my camera in OBS, and I don't have the Elgato camera app downloaded because I don't use it because I don't like it. So I might be red for a little while. It's okay. What else? Yes. So as I was saying, yes, Coco, I was saying I wanted to finish this game before it leaves Game Pass. So without further ado, bring the game audio in and move me over here and pick up controller. Now that game progress bar worries me a little bit because why is it so small? Why are you so small? That doesn't make sense to me. I've played like 6.5 hours and this game is about 6.5 hours long. Hashtag Boomaye is red, so red. Maybe it's because not all of my lights are on. That doesn't help. It makes it a little, gives me like some more frame rates, but a lot more to go. How? Maybe because I talk so much between every single sentence of dialogue. Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe it's because I keep opening the wrong lighting app. Maybe that's part of the problem. Okay. That makes me more red. So I got a new set of lights and I hung them on the ceiling in front of me just to give me some more like face light. That's way too much. That's so bright. How do I, hold on, I know how to do this. I've been playing with this thing all week. I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna keep saying I know what I'm doing until what I want to happen happens. That's better. Okay. That's a little bit closer to how I actually look. But yeah, that game progress bar, we should probably get moving. So I looked it up right before the stream, and one YouTuber has done a 6.5 hour playthrough, and another YouTuber has done like a 3 hour playthrough. And I'm like, how? How? Coco says that's much better. Thank you. I knew I'd get there. Okay, the night is calm as usual, but we've got a slight problem. My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half of my ingredients today. That sounds familiar. Like I've done this already. Okay. Writer's block again. What are you writing now? I feel like I've done this already. This is the start of the game. This is the start of the game. What? Yeah, we were here. Yes, we were here. Why did it take me back there? Weird. I'm glad I could, like, because, woo, we were about to be playing another game. Yes, okay, this is better. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Is he macing that person? Oh. Okay. Too real. Oh, hello. Agent Smith. Oh no, he's here about Aqua. I mean, I don't know anyone named Aqua. From Fire, what do you want? Alien sightings? Oh. I thought he was here about Aqua. I mean, I don't know anyone named Aqua. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Why? Have it. Ooh. I wish there were dialogue options. I don't know what he's gonna say, but I wish there were dialogue options. Because I would be like, no. Aliens? What's an alien? Never heard of it. I don't think so. Yes. But what should I be looking for? We're not 100% sure. Okay, but according to some eyewitnesses, wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit, yeah. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? Yeah, lead them off the trail. It's a very good point. There might be a solid possibility that we've been running after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. I don't know why. I do know why fiction always thinks that aliens would be smarter than us. But what makes you think that? Like, I mean, if you'd met him, I mean, I don't know anything. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through the website. Oh, what, you don't have a Facebook account? And would you like a drink? Oh, good. All right, bye. We don't serve federal agents anyway. Just shitty beat cops. Nope. I know that sound. Ah, it's Aqua and Myrtle. Hi. Hi. Have you both been somewhere together? Plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Oh, they're both so polite to each other. Green tea with a lot of mint. You got it. Green tea. A lot of mint. Brew. There you go. Here's your leaf tea. It looks really fresh. Fresh to death. I call this Marrakesh, inspired by its origin. In Morocco. Yes, that one. I heard people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. It's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. Why does she know so much about where tea is from? All right, Myrtle. What? Tataric? The what? I don't think we serve that. No, I'm sorry, we don't serve that. No, I'm looking it up. I don't want to mess up any more orders, okay? We have intergalactic customers, federal agents, game designers, werewolves, models. So I'm looking this shit up. Get that reputation up. Because I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Tataric. We'll ask you to make one. Okay. TT milk. Yeah, I'm definitely Googling that because I've never heard of it. But it's milk tea. And she's calling it by its government name. There you go. What? Oh. Better than you thought it'd be. Well, you're welcome. The taste is really authentic. Just like the tataric you get in Southeast Asia. Yes, thank you. Where did I learn to make it? Oh, I've been to Southeast Asia, duh. So you learned it in Malaysia. Why does she know where all these drinks are from? How do you have time between developing games to read about where tea is from? And from stuff on the internet. Yes, absolutely. She had no hope for me? Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, they're chatting. Settle in. Tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. Everybody's giggling. Hee 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 hee. This conversation is so charming. Glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few. I had to pause there because I was trying to find some way to pun documentary and tea, but I couldn't get there. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime. Oh no, Myrtle's being crunched. To make sure the game will be available for the holiday season, she's being crunched. I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Ha! As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway. Not a toxic work environment, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. Hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. See, that's the type of shit they pull on you when you work at like an unlimited PTO type of place. They'll try to fuck you over. Or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. You could try. Guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. Yes, you are saying sorry all the time. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I don't know if I'd call that sacrifice. I mean, I'm ready to leave work like 1 minute in. It's not sacrifice. They don't feel like they have a choice. But I get what you're trying to say, Aqua. I get it. Awkward silence. Sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. It was already bad. Don't worry about it. You didn't make it worse. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Okay, there's something. Healthcare bonuses. Yeah. That makes it a little bit easier, but it's still like an exhausting way to live 40 hours a week of your life every week of your life. Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. That's right, Aqua. Keep on pushing. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game going, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. Holy shit, Max West. That's really good news. Congrats. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Do it now. Get on your phone and do it now. I'm just not sure about what? Oh, we gotta get you some confidence, like a pill or something. Do they make a cream? What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. Okay, I would be there if I was developing an indie game. And the event's in Seattle. Hey, Joy. Hello. How's your night going? You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. The booth is free. Come on, Aqua. But nothing. You don't have to be confident to show up. You just gotta show up. God damn it. You passed the selection process. That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry and also senior journalists. Yes, which you already know. But I've told you about my game, right? Tell us again. Non-traditional is in right now, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know, and you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid, not all of them. Not all of us. What if some haters visit the booth? You can't have haters. No one has seen the game yet. What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Then you punch them in the dick. Easy. That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. This game came out in 2020, I believe. So, you know, real life has changed, but she's generally right. Yeah. Ooh, Aqua doesn't believe that. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. That one is a problem. Yeah, no, it actually isn't. People have presented games by themselves before. I've presented things by myself before. Nothing on the stage of like thousands of people, but you can do it. It'll be exhausting, but you can do it. Doing it all for 4 days, yeah, that's different. I take it back, everything I just said. 4 days is too many days. Showing my baby to the public. I just can't imagine the horror. You know what? Did she just check her calendar? Because I'm like, why did she pick up her phone like that? That was hella rude. So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then, yes. Go on. If things stay that way until Max, I'll come with you. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then, you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nope, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge, hell yeah. What about your company's booth? Fuck them. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. I'm coming with you, goddammit. Whether you like it or not, so you have to be there now. Oh, okay. Good. You know what? I think Myrtle is gonna be good for Aqua if she doesn't, like, push her too much or too hard. So what are you gonna show the game on? An X station, a play box. Oh, a laptop and a smartphone. Yeah, yep, that works too. Is the Expo build ready? Expo build, question mark. You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? Girl, you can't take the whole game to the showcase. Don't, no. Myrtle's like, let me help you out, cause you about to walk in there blind. I can give you guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Yes, do it. Well, I know we're trusting Myrtle, but a solo indie developer sending her entire build to a developer who works at a much larger company. She said there are hundreds of us. I don't know if I like that for you, Aqua, but go on. Like, Myrtle seems great. She seems great. But it sounds like she works for a large company, and large companies are never great, is all I'm saying. Who's that now? Oh, Rachel, haven't seen you for a while and you look sad. What's happening? What's wrong with you? She's like, oh, did I look sad? Oh my. Oh, it's nothing. Okay, well, it looks like sad. Just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Okay. Don't tell anyone. It'll be announced tomorrow. I'm gonna perform at Coachella? Oh, I said that too loud. At Coachella. Oh, this sounds dope. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are... What? Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. And yes, get excited, get into it. I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet. What do you want, Fireball? Sweet hot chocolate, I got you. Chocolate. Sweet brew. Should I put milk in that? Should I have put milk in that? Because that's just chocolate and honey together. That's just chocolate and honey together. Oh no. Yeah, it says honey chocolate. Okay, that's wrong. I didn't have to look it up. It says honey chocolate. Let me start over. Okay, let's go. Milk. Oh, it won't let me put the chocolate powder in after the milk. Milk and honey. Trash it and try again. Yes, thank you. I think this will do. Yeah, drink that. Oh, I guess I could have looked at the name on the screen before I did it. Milk honey chocolate. That's not what she asked for either. Okay. Tell me what it is. I've tried twice and now I give up. Mix them in the order they're listed below. Okay. Lua, Bailey's, Georgie, Freya, Galahide, Myrtle, Rachel. First she wanted milk, 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 which I gave her before. And, oh, and this will tell me how many days there are in the game so I can try to figure out, like, where I am. Chocolate, honey, milk. So the milk goes in last. Got it. Chocolate, honey, and milk. Brew. That's one thing I've been taking for granted. Choco B Miruku. That's one thing I've been taking for granted, the order that the ingredients go in, and then I'm just like so insulted when they're like, this is not right. This is not what I asked for. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, fuck off and leave. But then my actual mouth has to say, oh, what's wrong with it? Do you want me to make you another one? I'm so sorry. It looks very pretty. Warm and sweet, yes. Okay, let's see how many days there are in this game. Oh, it's not days, it's months. Okay. So I think we're like on October 30th. And it ends on... I scrolled too far. Oh, where does it end? September 29th. I don't think we're gonna make it before this game leaves Game Pass. I don't think we're gonna make it. Maybe I can... No, because next week it'll be gone. Maybe I can try to squeeze in another stream tomorrow. Okay. Might have to do it. I'm just trying to get back to where I was in the guide before I scrolled all the way to the bottom, so that the next time I need to look something up, it will be there and ready for me. All right, Rachel, you're welcome for your drink. How's your dad? Okay. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. That's smart. Why? Because you don't want one person sitting on your demo the whole day, and you don't want them to see the whole game before it releases. That's why. Wouldn't that break their immersion? Fuck their immersion. It's an expo, not a library. Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. Yes, that should get people's attention. Put a cliffhanger in half an hour into the game. Rachel's dad just walked in. And by the look of that punctuation, she didn't know he was showing up. What the? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening, Dad, what did you do? We talked about this. I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd be here. Yeah, she came here to get away from you. Because of what you did. Oh my God. Coco, don't say it's about to get juicy. I can't handle this game's definition of juicy. But we cannot just limit ourselves to this place. What? And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Shem. What do you mean we? She was fine, it's you. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. Thank you, Rachel. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Damn right. That's why she was looking sad when she walked in here, because you did something. Anyway, I better order something. I hate him. What do you want? I would recommend you apologize to your daughter and get the fuck out of here. That's what I would recommend, but that's not a drink, I guess. A cup of Spanish Sahara. Okay. Oh, what is that? We're both about to find out. It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Yeah, maybe that'll calm you down. Okay. There you go. Chocolate milk ginger. Why does it look like there's a churro in there? Maybe that's a drink he could make, like a churro espresso. And where is Freya? She's missing out on she's missing out on everything all the time. Damn right, it's amazing. I spent a weekend in Spain, and also I watched a video. Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's gonna help me become more successful. What is happening? I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now, you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Oh, come on. Then make me understand. Because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? No, she didn't bring up her dead mother. Rachel. Gasp is right. You were together for almost 15 years, yet keep piling it on, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Coco, yeah, super low blow. On the other hand, she's got to get through to him somehow. I just wish she had done it somewhere else. Okay, Dad, are you listening now? Rachel, I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay? Okay, Rachel, you gotta give a little. You gotta give a little. You gotta give a little. Yeah, she's not wrong, but goddamn. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. But give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your... Nope, wrong direction, Dad, wrong direction. Yeah, she's like, are you crazy? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I'd need to figure out, but it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone better than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Ooh. Okay, she's working with someone who has a shaky reputation at best. But she thinks this is like her only shot. Ooh, ooh. I've made my decision. Now please go home. He hasn't finished his drink yet. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. And it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you gonna be home? She doesn't know. You have to be okay with it. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel! Oh, he can't help himself. He's going after her, isn't he? He's going after her. What? We were minding our business. We were minding our own business anyway. Oh, God. Aqua's like, wait, you didn't hear that? I was listening. Oh, she's like, of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. I don't think I can do that. She's like, yeah, I could not turn away. I couldn't stop eavesdropping. Dividing and focusing my attention is so completely, especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? Ooh. No, I was listening. I was writing. See, you didn't even realize, but you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Okay, I'm glad that Myrtle and Aqua lighten the mood after Daddy and daughter came in here and raised my blood pressure. Okay, have a good evening. Jesus. Ooh. Yep, that's it. Whoever that is, we're closed. Oh, you're back. We're still closed. Are you good? Oh, yes. Please, don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Rachel? No, I lost her. Sorry to hear that, but I'm sure she's all right. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking, throughout your arguments with Rachel, something kept bugging me. It was the fact that you were doing it in front of me. It's the part that was getting on under my skin. Why did you leave the music industry? Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know? They were huge in the 90s. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. Said that. Decided to get married and settle down. We wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hits me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols. to the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Editing photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. I'm trying to take you seriously, but you just said the silliest thing. I know you're a cat person, but come on. Come on. I was into that. I felt like I was reading it very dramatically. And then he had to remind me that he's a cat. And I'm just like, well, now you broke it. Now you broke me. So what do you do now? Just living off the interest? After we got married, my wife and I opened up a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. I thought he was about to say wife, and I was going to be like, can we please stop bringing up dead wife? But friends in the industry, yes, tell me more. They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Yeah, like me and my friends. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Okay, very suddenly, whatever. Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. Yeah, you generally get way stronger as you age. That's normal. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. That was your fault, so I'm glad you're sorry about it. And this jerk says don't worry about it. Listen to inner voice, Shambles. Listen to inner voice. Say what inner voice says. Galahad's signature drink. You know what? I don't know how it would work, but I feel like I should somehow be charging them for having drinks like custom named after them. Like I should be getting some kind of kickback or something. Even though I'm already making all the money, I'm working hard. I feel like I deserve more. It's capitalism, baby. That didn't feel right. Now my stomach hurts. I shouldn't have said that. that didn't work for me. Oh, October. Okay, we're in October now. October 1st. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Yeah, don't just drop your kid. Why is that the meme of the little running girl? Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Hell yeah. And Gil Naiman and the Maruki Harukami to collaborate for new IP. Oh, is that Myrtle and flippin' Aqua? I think that's them collaborating on the new IP. I hope so. And where was Freya? Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil. You should not be here. He probably still has about 4 lives left. That's true. I forgot about the 9 lives. Why are you here? People are looking for you. What was the Neil voice? There is definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Absolutely not. There are fire agents looking for you. Excuse me, what? Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. communication is very important on Earth. And Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our minds to learn that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers. That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job, if you get it at all. Oh. Let me think this over if you don't mind. I'm sorry, are we not gonna tell him about the fucking federal agent that came in here asking about him? No? Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. Why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Are you going to Coachella? Okay. Like a sex event? What are we talking about? Somebody say something, please. Okay. Thank you. But on one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or something to read. I don't know why that threw me off so badly. I strongly suggest you let them be, but always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. Actually, it's extremely easy. Because when they don't want to be left alone, they'll talk to you. And when they do want to be left alone, they won't. So it's, but you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Nonverbal signs, yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry, I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really, no. I'll lend you an apron, though, to keep your suit clean, and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, though. But it'll make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. Well, how do you tell the employees from the customers on your, or do you not have to work? That must be it. You must not need to work where you're from. That would be nice. It is. All right, then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay, let's start the night. I can't believe I let this weirdo work here just because he has a sex event to go to tomorrow. Welcome. The phase, Freya. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Shambles, what's going on here? Oh, well, Neil is working here tonight. He's working at the Pyramid tonight for my Frank Ocean fans. And I thought I was the one who brought the bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. Freya, what the fuck are you talking about? What? It's not an invasion. He's just helping out. You've never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify. To clarify, Miss Freya, First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. We want Earth to conquer us, sexually. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista. There is not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived and came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this. On one condition, yes. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there is anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Ooh, can I drive the spaceship? I want to drive the spaceship. Maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here, Freya. If I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out? Oh, Freya, we told you this would happen. Is it why you didn't come in yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up? Oh, don't tell me he ratted you out. In the elevator, yeah. Same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. The higher up mentioned our encounter to her. Oh, Freya, you done fucked up. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. Sorry to hear that. Why are you, like, smirking? What are you gonna do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. Okay, well, great. If not, I don't know. So just no plan B. There was never a plan B. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the... Neil! No, Neil! And yes, Coco, of course she found out. You don't shit where you work. And Neil, don't be telling people that drinks are on the house. I don't care how badly she fucked up her own life. The drinks all cost $16. Every single one of them. None of them are on the house. She's like, what? Are you allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. Okay, that's better. No, it's not okay. It's not on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. Yeah, that's why we don't do nice things. Because mean things cost money, and we want money. We need money. What? I'm so upset. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. Oh, all of a sudden you have senses. Because I swear, I could have swore as the owner of this establishment and your goddamn manager that I told you to hand people drinks and talk to them. I didn't tell you to use your goddamn senses and start giving away the first drink that I'm gonna sell for the night. Neil, Neil he might have heard that from TV. I mean, if I was Neil and I was new to the planet, I would definitely be watching TV and movies to find out, like, how to talk. Like, what the hell's going on? Fine. We can give Freya a free drink. She drinks here a lot. Starting today, there's going to be a punch card system. You get one free drink for every 20 that you pay for. God damn it. But yes, Neil, good senses. She might not be able to afford drinks very soon. So what would you like? And the Neil voice is hurting my throat, so I'm not gonna do it anymore. Not anything, Freya. You don't trust... You don't trust a person who's never had a job before to make a call like this on their first day at this job that they've never had before. So we're just gonna get you your espresso, and then I want you to not talk to me anymore for the rest of the night, Freya. Drink your drink. You're welcome. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. But today I might have an idea why. Because I made your triple coffee so good. How far are you along with the novel? Tell me everything. I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, I feel like I read that wrong. Even without the caffeine infusion, yes, that sounds doable. Freya, as much shit as I talk, I do believe you can do this. I just need you to finally do it, because it's stressing me out. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, okay? And we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I wasn't sure where Neil was going with that, but he landed it. He landed that one safely. She's like, I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just, Neil. Oh, we're glad to hear that then. Okay, but you also have to tell Neil that it was like a little bit of humor. You have to tell him that it's humor, because you just tell him that she didn't actually mean what she said, then he's gonna be like, oh, well, it's all good then, without realizing that it was humor, attempt at humor. We gotta do better with Neil. That was a figure of speech. Thank you, Freya. We have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask, how fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number, but full-time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. Yeah, that's a novel. But for this oh, she doesn't need to write that much because it's a, it's like a choose your own adventure book. That is pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. Ha! Freya thinks that's hilarious. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yup. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things that are hard to understand. From languages to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter. Definitely. Cool. Cool. Where did you learn cool? That didn't sound like you at all, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Neil said cool. Myrtle. Okay. Myrtle, I'm gonna need you to be nice to Neil. And Neil, I'm gonna need you not to get on Myrtle's nerves. Okay? That's the dynamic I need to happen here. She's like, what the fuck is he doing back there? She's looking at everybody like, somebody tell me something. I won't even ask, except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. You get it. Coffee, little bit of ginger. Here's your... I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that one. So I hope they don't say it 14 times like they did with the last drink. Not bad. Valid question for Myrtle. Yeah, Coco, you're not wrong. You're welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Neil, some people come to the coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. She's one of them. Her, Myrtle. She's one of those people. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, pardon us. I was just training Neil in how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve. Oh, you'll get there, buddy. You'll get there. But we will try, step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. Yeah, because she stole it. Remixed it. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone, then? Yeah? Is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. Oh, just getting together just because. That's romantic as well. It's just... you love spending time with her? Oh, there's the signature squelching. Hi, Aqua. She's not confusing the alien. She's helping. She's helping. You're not late. Oh my God, shut up. And why was Freya making the face again? You've met Aqua before. What is this? Everybody is so surprised by Neil standing behind the counter. What is happening here? I already told the baristas. Whoa. I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. Where is Shambles? Over here, right? Yeah, right here. If you just look slightly to your left, you will see that I am here. Oh, you're safe. Yeah, he's not a... Why does everyone think that he's here to conquer and fuck everyone? I mean, he was here for that second thing, but he's not anymore. Aqua was like, what's happening? Where is Shambles? And why is this breeding alien behind the counter? What would you like, Aqua? Or are we just gonna cutscene that? Yeah, we're just gonna cutscene that. Cool. It's all right. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. Yep. What are you doing here anyway? We're starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Oh, good. Great. No problem. It's time for our break anyway. Who said you get a break? He's just making shit up. I was gonna send you on break, okay? I was. In fact, I'm the one that told you what time your break was. So yeah, get the fuck out of here. Offering people drinks for free, taking breaks. What the fuck is this? Okay. I don't know why I didn't expect him to sit at the counter with the rest of them, but I didn't. Very nice of you to do this, Shambles. Well, he wouldn't really take no for an answer, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. I'm a nice guy. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. Very considerate of you, I appreciate that. As if this place cares about business. You know, I could have sworn I told Freya not to talk to me for the rest of the night. I'm pretty sure I said that. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Rachel's dad said that same thing earlier. Okay, where do you want to go after this? Coachella. I fucking knew it. Called it. Well, I said he was going to a sex event, but what I meant to say was I did say, are you going to Coachella? I said that. She's like, what? What are you gonna do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many Yeah, there are many breedings happening during large music festivals, yeah. This is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong, but didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. Whatever that means, you can't do it. Whatever you mean by that, you cannot do it, Neil. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. Arami Jinjuru? I don't know what that means. That's a reference I'm not understanding. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. What to... Okay, just gonna not acknowledge that, because Freya, what the fuck, what are you talking about? We also surprised ourselves. Is she talking about the whole plan? Because I don't think it's that good of a plan. Spend one night working at a coffee shop and then go to a music festival and watch people fuck? That doesn't sound like a good plan to me. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe everyone in this game is just so rational and I'm fucking insane. That's what's happening here. I've accepted it and it's fine now. But no, this is not a good plan, Freya, and you should not be encouraging him. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, forgot about that. What are you two doing together? What are you two doing together? It's nothing, we're just friends. Oh, that's boring. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. Aqua, is that it? I don't have that much experience in game development. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yeah, computer graphics and game development are different things, Freya. But you might not know that, that's fine. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first. So I couldn't buy her a drink. Aw, she was gonna pull a T-Pain on her. I'm gonna buy her a drink and then take her home. I'd refuse it anyway. Rude. Wait. If you want to thank her directly, does that mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. So you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Okay, back to you, Aqua. And back to you, Aqua. So you're done with your game. There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game, but in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and the UI UX. Huh. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removed some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? Oh, Freya, so much more. I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. Even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done, doubly done. Sorry to hear that, Freya, but please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know, after our first meeting. I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine. Would you care to elaborate? You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know? Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Oh, Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way, because that's exactly how I meant it, but I am sorry. But yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it. Why is everybody doing side jobs at their job? Not that it's not normal, but literally all 3 of them are doing side jobs at their jobs. That's insane. Wait, no one outside the office knows about it. Okay, so like her friends and family and stuff. So it's just 2 out of these 3. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. Yeah, you spending all your time at work instead of with your loved ones and on yourself. Yeah, people who care about you are not gonna like that. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them, not directly. A secret, so she does have a job at her job. I'll tell you under friend DA. Myrtle, I like what you're trying to do, but that one didn't really work. Friend DA. Like an NDA between friends. Yeah, okay. I'm not with the paper anymore. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or, worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Full Metal Conflict. Isn't that a dream for some people? A dream job? That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping, and so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others when they're going through a crunch cycle like they're doing right now. They need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. I mean, she said there's hundreds of people at her studio. So can like 7 more make that much of a difference? Not like discounting their talent and skills and experience, but like 7 people? That's like pouring your water bottle into the ocean, or maybe into a lake, a man-made lake. But okay, you know, she works in the industry. I don't, I believe her. People who work in the industry made this character who works in the industry, so I'm gonna take them at their word, all of them. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined the company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. Oh, Myrtle. You sound how I used to sound. I think it was like a 3-year gap between my most recent vacation and the one before that. Shh, never do that. No, that's not true. Because I've taken a couple trips this year. But yeah, I did go like 3 years without taking a vacation. Would not recommend. Would not recommend at all. And Myrtle, yes, you can just take one. Just leave. Just put in your vacation request and leave. 2 weeks at the very least. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Anywhere, nowhere, just not to work. Don't worry, I'll take care of that. Ooh, Aqua's gonna take you on a date. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey. Okay. Yeah, Coco was a long ass time, and I felt it every day of my life. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? Fuck starting Friday. How about starting today? It's still no, it's not. No, Aqua, don't cave. But they're excited. Okay, that's fine. But Aqua, I see she's getting her juice up. Okay. Standing up to Myrtle. I like it. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. She's getting like her anime confidence. I love it. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. Y'all come. Going home with Aqua. Or are you just leaving together? Go home with her. Go home with her. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop just like last time. Oh, Myrtle, you are so missing the signs, or are you ignoring them? Myrtle, what's happening? Well, I guess we already established that she's the Beyonce of orcs, so... she got options. Everyone, see you next week. All right, goodbye. So we won't see Myrtle or Aqua for a few days. Oh, Neil's still here. May you find joy during your vacation. I forgot Neil was here. Okay, I'm just noticing this about Freya's watch face. It's like the same color as her skin. And then the hands and the numbers are, it makes it look like she has some kind of like swollen infection if you can ignore like the bezel and band of the watch. It just looks like she has some sort of like weird swelling. But all right, Myrtle's leaving too. Bye. Yes, Freya, you should also take some time off. Finish your draft, take a couple weeks. But not now. I've got to finish this draft first. That's what I just said. Oh, God, I keep fucking forgetting that Neil is here. It's okay. Speaking of forgetting things, real quick. Localized chicken pox? That's terrible. Before this, so you know when you get up and walk into another room to get something, and by the time you get to the other room, you forgot what you got up to get? I did that twice before the stream. So I got up, I went in the living room, and I was like, why am I in here? What did I come in here to get? And I stood in the living room for a second, and then I came back in here, and I was like, that's it. That's what I needed to get. Tablet. I needed to get my tablet so I can monitor the stream. Well, then I went back in there, got the tablet, came back in here, and then I started the stream. And I was like, okay, what else do I need to do? It's only a 3-minute countdown instead of the 6 minutes that I used to do. So do I have everything? Do I have everything? And then I got up, I went in the living room, and I was like, why did I come? No, I got up and I was like, why did I get up? I didn't even make it to the living room. I was like, why did I get up? And then I was like, yes, that's it. Chapstick. Needed the chapstick. Could not forget. Just going through it today. In fact, it was kind of a semi-stressful day at work because they introduced a new system that we had to use. We didn't have access to the system until literally today, several hours after the workday started, and then we can't even use it. Can't even use it. So a day is gonna come where the problem gets solved, and then we're gonna have so much work to do. And it really just got on my nerves so bad. Coco, to answer your question, how could I forget Neil? There's always so much going on in this place, in this fake cafe. Like, if it's not in front of me, then I can't remember it. I just can't. As we've said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you gonna close anytime soon? Yes, it's close o'clock right now. I think we should all leave. Depends. God damn it. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. I don't know, go home? Then please take your time. Jesus Christ. Joy says I do that all the time. So I've had it where I go into another room and forgot why. I've never had it where I stood up and immediately was like, what? Who? What am I? I feel like I felt like I glitched out a little bit. It was crazy. I remembered the chapstick faster than I remembered the tablet, but the time frame between me standing up and forgetting was much shorter with the chapstick than it was with the tablet. And I don't know why. And I feel like I should be getting paid thousands and thousands of dollars a month for the top scientists in the world. I was gonna say the country, but this country is not so good at science anymore. So the top scientists in the world to study my brain for no more than 4 hours a day, because I think my brain would be of great value to humanity. So yes, I do have a great value brain. Oh, that only works if you lived in a place that had great value stores. Do you want another drink? Still on the house. Why is it still on the house? That's two. That's two, and she's not gonna say no to a free drink. What are we doing? I'm so upset. My character really must not need the money. Freya said, like, 3 episodes ago that, like, my character's family is loaded and I'm just doing this coffee shop thing for the hell of it. Glitching out is a great way to describe it. Yeah, I think Neo or somebody tried to wake me up from the Matrix, and I was like, nah, I hit the snooze on the revolution. I'm not the one. You can leave me in my pod. I can't help you. If Neo would let me drive the ship, then I could at least, like, fly the Nebuchadnezzar or whatever. But no, he wants to go to Coachella and watch people have sex. The Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun laws. Yes! Yes, stricter gun laws. New healthier fury sedative might be available sooner. Yes, good to hear that. It better not be expensive as fuck. Action video Rising Hell blamed for violence in school. Okay, well, the opposite is true, but go off. Someone canceled your task like on The Sims? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's Bailey's. Mr. Bailey's. Have you had a chance to think about what everyone said to you the other day? About how your girlfriend might not want you to abandon your family just for her, and that she might not feel the same way about abandoning her family. Have you thought about it? Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Yeah, you're usually late, late ass. He's looking around like, hey, it's empty. Freya's not here. She says she's coming later. With money. She owes me $32 for those 2 drinks. You like that quick math? Thank you. Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time, just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know. If she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that she doesn't even realize that's what she says. I just picked up on it. Even more interesting. Are you always so observant? Well, when you people sit directly in front of me and tell me your entire lives, I can't help but notice. God damn it. It's part of the job. Why is that? Oh my God, he's asking questions like a fucking child. What's wrong with you? He can't be the only person in the shop anymore. New rule, put it up on the wall. Bailey's is not allowed to be here by himself. He don't know how to act. Some of them aren't as talkative as others. but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things, whether they need a friendly ear or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well. Because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need, which means sometimes what they order is not what they get. Sometimes what you order is not what you need. I know what you need. Why? Because I'm the barista, okay? And yeah, it's pronounced barista. And if it's not pronounced barista, yes, it is. You know why? Because I'm the barista. That's why. Do you understand now, Baileys? That was just for you. That's deeper than I would have thought. Exactly. He does understand. He does get it. So, what are you reading from me now? That you're annoying? I won't say. That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language, including our interaction now. Yeah, I needed to calm you down so you would stop asking questions and then giggling incessantly, including our interaction now. Man, now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. I mean, no one else is here. You could actually be naked in front of me. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. Yes, what would you like? Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Is that the name of the drink, a bitter heart? What did he say? Chocolate with ginger and what? Okay, let's see. Where's Bailey's? It is called the bitter heart. Chocolate, ginger, cinnamon. Chocolate, ginger, cinnamon. Oh, the bitter heart. I might want to try that if it wasn't for the ginger. I hate ginger. I don't hate it. I hate dealing with it. I hate cooking with it. I hate peeling it. I hate cutting it. I think I've said this before. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Okay. First you say you want to get naked in front of me. Now you're asking me if I'm romantic and you're smiling at me. There's Bailey's. Wait. Something just occurred to me. His name is Bailey's, like the drink. And her name is Lua, like Kahlua, the drink. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? Oh, I'm romantic because I spent extra time decorating the drink. No, I'm a professional barista. Only for special people and special drinks. Say, Shambles, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open up a coffee shop? Oh man, I guess I should say sorry for asking that. You wouldn't have put that together, Bailey's and Lua, like Kahlua? Well, you know what? You really don't want to put those two things together. I mean, unless you're into it. Unless you are into sweet, creamy, alcoholic beverages. Me, I prefer whiskey or a nice IPA. But that's the only answer I can give. Yeah, baby, I'm ageless. I can't tell you nothing. Oh, that's right. Okay, so this might fit with my theory about this being like hell or purgatory. Because he's like, I can't tell you my age. I don't have an age, but I can't tell you I don't have an age because that would be suspicious. And you're not supposed to be suspicious. You're supposed to be tortured. Remind me to never wear a scarf with a short sleeve shirt. I don't like how that looks on them. Okay, I will remind you. If I ever see it, I will... What do you want me to rip? The scarf or the shirt? You know what? I'll just improvise. I'll just improvise. But that's the only answer I can give. Whiskey is the way to go, says Coco. Now you're making me wonder. What should I ask next? Oh, Freya, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm not trying to be rude, but you look like shit. You haven't slept, have you? Why are you both looking at me like that? Freya, you look like shit. Horrible, I mean. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You better be asking what didn't happen, because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. You need to rest and miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I need a whole hell of a lot of espresso. Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep. Espresso. Please? I feel like I shouldn't. The guide is telling me to make her a drink called Bed Chamber, which is what I'm gonna do. 1 espresso. And yeah, Bailey's face. He's like, Here you go. Bailey's is like, get it together. I've never seen him look so serious. What the hell, dude? This isn't even coffee. Drink. But this isn't what? Drink! Okay. It's on the house. God damn it. God damn it. That's another $16. Now you're up to $48 you owe me. It better be. Ugh. How was the meeting? It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice, but that also means things, and not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten. Oh, it's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just I'm going to my usual corner. Although, thanks to your drink, I'm not sure whether I'll be able to stay awake or not. She looks horrible. She does. But don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acted like this. No. But this time, the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight. And this place just came to mind. Oh, you were hoping Lua would be here, weren't you? Out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. Who's that? Lua! Arr! The confrontation I've been waiting for. I hope it's not a confrontation. Not sure whether I should thank it or not, though. Hi, Lua. Hi, Baileys. You first. I was just gonna ask how you're doing. I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah, really good. I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course, yeah. Go ahead. Hi, Shambles. Oh, this is... Bailey's shirt has the Bailey's logo. Is that it? I think you're right. Oh, I don't want to lose my... Hold on, I don't want to lose my guide. I'm kicking ass with these drinks now. Let's open that in Chrome browser, and then I can Google. Yes. Bailey's. This is why I haven't made any freaking progress. I keep getting It is. It so is. It 100% is. Look at this. Look at that. That's the same thing. Hold on. Let's... Look what they did. Look what they did. Wow. I wouldn't have caught that. Nope. Can we go back? There we go. So what would you like to drink, Miss Lua? Just put 2 and 2 together and made 4? You sure did. Gingerbread coffee? Do I have gingerbread? Oh, I have ginger. What? Gingerbread coffee? Okay. Coffee, ginger, cinnamon. Oh, that looks nice. Special drink for another special customer. I mean, at this point, all of his customers are special. These are literally the only people who show up. It's the same like 8 people. Look how Bailey's is just like, damn, she fine. Love to be naked in front of her. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her. That's sweet. It reminds me of when I was growing up with my family. You had to throw in the with my family and cut a look over at him. How's work? It's going pretty okay. You? I'm not taking any new jobs on at the moment because, well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very Lua thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job. It went well in the end. It kinda did. They paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. And what problems are those? I don't know if she said it with that much attitude, but I don't know how else to say it. And what problems are those, Bailey's? I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Shambles, who's standing in front of us. Yep, been standing here the whole time throughout your entire relationship. Not even Shambles. So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago, and it wasn't anything new. But somehow, things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? Why are they doing this fucking rom-com bit right now? Why are they doing this to me? Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired, knowing that we were fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea. But I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? I'm not even sure about that. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness? Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for anyone. Bailey's. I have a question. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. I was just about to say I don't like this. You don't like their little conversation? She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. What do you mean? I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not a professional. I'm not as professional as her. I think you're wrong. If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I'd put on a lot of masks just to hide the feelings I was going through. Okay, you know what? If they have to do this stupid bit to actually talk to each other, then it's fine. It's fine. Giving me secondhand embarrassment, Coco. This was the only way they were gonna get there. It was the only way. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. He must be a pretty cool guy. He is. Okay, but you haven't addressed the real problem, which is your families, because they're racist. Okay, what's next? Don't know. I met some new people this week. Uh-huh. Including that supermodel? Yeah. That girl in the corner told me. Yeah, the sleeping woman with the green hair, she told me all about it. Yes, including that supermodel. And how does that make you feel? Like a fool. What? He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. Yeah, and he said them in a very rude way, so don't give him any credit. He's a bit like you know. Don't say that. Especially around Hyde, because he thinks he's better than elves because his skin is paler. God, Hyde is such an asshole. I hate him. And I hate the fact that she's giving him credit right now. Attitude-wise. Oh, I really don't like hearing that. You'd get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before? A lot. From a certain hipster elf. Oh, they're back to flirting. The ice is broken. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know, us? You still have the problem. You still have the problem. You've had one good conversation. You still have the problem. It doesn't matter where she stands if you don't resolve the issue. You haven't resolved the issue. Bailey's just wants to be with you. He doesn't care. You met a vampire, I met a werewolf. What are the odds? What are the odds indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much. Bailey's you, bitch. I don't know what you're gonna say next, but what do you mean? Okay, I'm gonna let you finish. But he made a good point about the importance of family. I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family, and I know why that's very important for you. But Freya said something that kind of hit me hard. I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family. Oh, he has been thinking about things. Good job, Bailey's, your giant head. When I actually want to do that anyway. For myself. So he does want to put some space between him and his family. Okay, that's progress. And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families? Oh, yeah. Which makes me an asshole, I guess? No, that's just how Hyde made you feel. He's the asshole. I get why you think that. Blood is thicker than water. I mean, Like in a scientific sense, yes. What should we do? You should exchange blood. That'll fix it. Just exchange blood. Because then your blood and his blood will be thicker than everyone else's water. So here we go. I got some syringes back here. They're for coffee. My coffee syringes. Yes, Baileys? Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That's not gonna happen. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all. But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves. Okay, I didn't know it was that too. I thought it was just the immortality. I didn't know he was gonna become a pariah to all of his racist people. That's a lot to lose, because everyone in elf society can't be racist. There have to be other people who are like, no, I don't hate succubi. I don't hate succubuses. Why would I hate them? They never did anything to me. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people sounds great. You'll live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that's the elven privilege. Yeah, most of us don't have that, Lua. That's fine. But it's not a perfect life without you. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me. I will never blame you for anything, Lua. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would have blamed himself. That guy, I think he said that guy never would have blamed himself. I missed what he said and I just said what I wanted to say. I'm rewriting the game. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. Oh, he said that guy never would have blamed himself. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. It's made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Baileys. That's the most beautiful thing she's ever heard. I believe in you. Yes. Yes! She's letting him leave his family for love. Oh, why is that achievement called Love Hurts? That doesn't make me happy. I feel like we're living in a soap opera. You literally, yes. Because you had a rom-com ass conversation with her. That's why you feel like you're living in a soap opera. So, what's the plan? Whose family do we kill first? Tomorrow's Saturday. Are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh. I don't know if I like that idea. That's so sudden, yeah. Can you let him enjoy being with you for a little while before you put him in front of a bunch of people who hate elves? Jesus. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? Baileys, whatever the truth is, just say yes. Just say yes. Even though you literally just asked her if you were going on a date. Just lie. Just lie. Well, no. It's just, no, not ready for that. You'll be fine. As much as I don't like Hyde, he might have been right about Lua. He might have been right about her. Because she's just like, okay, we're back together right now, and let's go meet my parents tomorrow. It's already, all he's gonna have left to do before he goes to meet them is like go to sleep and then spend the morning like dreading this. This is so unfair. This is like, what? You don't want to tell them that I'm coming first? No, Lua. They never forbade you from dating other races. They're not big fans of elves, that much is true. Then why are we doing this? But you can prove them wrong. It seems like Lua is just expecting him to come up with a plan between now and tomorrow. What? She's putting a lot of unnecessary pressure on him. What the fuck, Lua? This is not a good first step. This is the worst first step. This is like if your first step was into a bear trap. Oh, and here she goes. I don't know what'll happen tomorrow. Of course you don't, because you haven't given anyone any warning about anything. So does that mean you don't mind me? I had my doubts. You mean you don't mind me leaving my family, but now I'm sure I can trust you. After not talking for a week, boom, meet the family. Yeah, she's insane. Are you still staying at Farron's house? Yes. You're staying with me tonight. Huh? What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend. Oh, she's at Coachella. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. Fate is on our side, it seems. Well, at least they get to do whatever they're gonna do alone in her apartment before he has to go face down her racist family. Hey, Shambles. Please don't thank me for this. Okay, good. Don't thank me for this. Nope. I had nothing to do with this. I didn't say a single fucking word to anyone. Yes, please get out of here. I'm sick of you two. I can't believe Lua. I can't believe she's doing this to him. Oh, okay, you're alive. Whew, that was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in the real world. I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggle through till the end. It's important for the writing, you know? Freya, this could take forever and you need to have a draft by next week. What are you talking about? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before, though. For now. I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't... Is that Mr. Gala? What are you doing here? What? Oh, he's gonna need his Fury remedy right now. The Galahad, tea milk ginger. Freya, get the fuck over here right now. This wolf, is that him? I think so. Welcome, sir. Yeah, you mentioned. Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf in a fury like a normal customer. Trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here. Okay, yes, sir. I'm so sorry. My rude friend here. Eat her first. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? We'll take that as a yes. Oh my God, tea milk ginger. No, reset. Oh my God. Tea, milk, ginger, brew. Here, Freya, if you don't mind serving Mr. Gala this drink. Here's your drink, Mr. Like zoinks. Do you like it? Growl if it's good. Or leave. That also works. I'm fine with that too. After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%. Well, whoever he is. You know who that was, Freya. This place survived. And now is an appropriate time for you to be making the face, Freya. So good job. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. I need to clean up some of this mess anyway. Can you get back? Okay, Freya, no, for real though, get home safe, because obviously it's a full moon tonight and the wolves are out. I'm surprised there's still so much like foot and vehicle traffic in the background. Of course there's none right as I say that. And then here they come right as I say that. Oh yeah, she's gotten home on a Fury before, I assume. Wow. Wow. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was a really good surprise. I like that a lot. That was so good. That was, oh my God. Well, oh, unfortunately, that has to do it for tonight. I think that's a good, like, exclamation point to put on the end of the run-on sentence that was this stream. That was a lot of fun. This game is insane. Oh, anyway, Coco Queenie, Pillsbury Joy Toy, thank you for being here tonight and keeping me company in the chat. Anyone who was lurking during the stream, thank you. And anyone catching this in the future on the VOD, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like on your way out and consider subscribing to the channel because I cover indie games and Souls games and other games like this all the time. A little scheduling update. I'm going to try to find some time to squeeze in some more of this game tomorrow night because it leaves Game Pass on Friday. And even though I own this game on PlayStation, I haven't played it yet. So I would have to find some time to get us back to where we are now. And that just means that I probably won't play it anymore. But, come on back tomorrow night. Let's say 6:30 p.m. and we'll see how far we can get. But yes, once again, thank you for being here, watching the video. Have a good night. I will see you next time. Bye.